The historic town of Valdez is in Burke County, and for over 45 years, the Old Colony Players have performed an outdoor drama that commemorates the struggles of the Valdensians, a people from northern Italy searching for religious freedom who founded that community. Join us for a look at From This Day Forward.
Even with threatening skies, outdoor drama enthusiasts have a special understanding that after a rain shower just before a performance, you are often rewarded with a more glorious evening and fervent actors, so the audience comes eagerly prepared. Performed for over 45 years, this drama seems blessed, with its retelling of the story and struggles of the Waldensian people from northern Italy.
Oh, fathers, let's go down. Let's go down, come on down.
King Louis XIV, follower of the Roman Catholic Church, labeled the Waldenses heretics because of their belief in the Protestant movement.
The drama actually covers about 200 years of history. So we have to cover a lot of history in a very short period of time. It starts out in the 1686 with the persecutions. Louis XIV has determined that he's going to rid the valleys of these Waldensians, of these Protestants. And he sends his soldiers into the valleys.
Banned from owning Bibles, the Waldensians were defiant.
We will do what we and our fathers have always done. We will endure in secret. We will worship and read and memorize our Bibles. The Lord has been with us through the dangers of the past, and He is with us now.
And Louis XIV saw it otherwise. He says, you've got to get rid of these people. And so he sent his own armies into the valleys, and they just started destroying them right and left. Men, women, children, didn't make any difference. He just started destroying them. He just wanted to rid them completely.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
That they were driven into exile in Switzerland. But they were there for about 3 years, and they reorganized, and they got help from England, Germany, and Spain, and they were able to fight their way back into the valleys. They arrived back in the valleys in 1889 and started fighting their way back. The persecutions kept the population thinned out, and that was a good thing in one way because, like I say, they had a very small valley. But as the persecutions ended, then the population started growing.
With family land divided amongst the children, they soon recognized they were outgrowing the valley's limits.
And they knew that for them to survive, they would have to find land somewhere else. So they sent out scout teams to North America, South America, to find places for them to live. They surveyed areas in Yancey and McDowell counties. They surveyed areas in Burke County. They surveyed areas in South America and other places throughout the United States. This colony picked Burke County, and they were led here in 1892 by Dr. Charles Traun. They thought they could live off the land as farmers, but they found out that the soil is rocky and it's kind of poor, and that it wasn't suitable for their farming, so they had to start other industries. But when you look back over their heritage and the perseverance that they had, and their faith in God that they had, it's just amazing how they survived.
To enrich your experience of the outdoor drama and learn more about the Waldensian people, stop by the excellent museum in downtown Valdez.
We're open from 4 to 6 on the nights of the drama, and you can come in. We actually have a movie that's about 15 minutes long that gives you a great introduction of the history. And then from there you can tour the museum at your leisure or with a guide to get information all pertaining to the Waldenses.
The architecture is similar to the church outside.
It is.
Yes.
Our museum, many buildings throughout the town are from the architecture of the Waldensian valleys. A lot of the stucco, rock, simple designs, not too ornate.
A remarkable people with a fascinating story are just a few minutes off I-40, exits 111 and 112. For North Carolina Weekend and the Performing Arts, I'm Julia Carpenter.
from this day forward runs through August 13th at the Old Colony Players Amphitheater on Church Street in Valdez. The drama is performed on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:45 p.m. For more information, call 828-879-2120 or go online to oldcolonyplayers.com.